about gurus of the gram. Here's what this guru had to say.
Here's the truth about a woman in a relationship. At first, it's going to go wonderful because she's going to treat you exactly how she wants to be treated. And after a while, she's going to treat you like you treat her. So if it's not going so well, maybe you look at yourself in the mirror.
That was at Jonah Bologna. What do you think about that, Melissa?
I think it's a little generic and a little pandering. Even though there's obviously
there's some truth to it.
There's truth to it, but it's so generic. Like treat people how you want to be treated kind of thing. So it's not directed to any particular gender. It's just like treat people how you want to be treated.
But do you think a man leads in the relationship when it comes to how things happen? Like Jasmine.
It depends on how emotionally intelligent he is.
Right, because there are times when like you could treat a guy really well and then he starts doing whatever he's doing and then you reciprocate that and you're like, I'm not going to do all this if he's not even doing this.
Yeah. Right.
That does happen.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that happens the other way around too.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Jasmine?
I think that every relationship is different.
Yeah. But this is, in general.
Yeah, I don't know. The music was throwing me off, I'm going to be honest.
You didn't like the music?
It was a little hokey.
I mean, it's a guru of the gram.
I know. No, I just feel like I don't know. It's hard to tell. It just kind of depends on the situation that you're in,
All right, think about your own personal situations, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you're dating a guy, things are going really well.
Mm-hmm. At the beginning,
right?
Honeymoon
He's treating you well.
stage.
But then sometimes as you settle in, things change.
yes.
Okay?
That's really the only way you can judge is once you settle in.
Right.
Yeah.
So
or after you've had your first argument.
Okay.
Yeah, because you really get to see who somebody is when they're angry.
Yeah.
Because do you still love me when you're angry? Are you still respectful when you're angry with me? Or do you start throwing around all kinds of profanity, maybe, try and throw hands or whatever the case is?
Not hands.
When you're angry. I mean,
and don't try to throw something back in my face that I told you in confidence.
Right.
I hate those types.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So.
Well, all that's important, but, sometimes I feel like it is true that the relationship could be well, right? I'm treating you the same way you treat me. Oh, he loves me. I love him back.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff for me. I'm doing stuff for him. But when somebody stops doing those things, it kind of makes you feel like, well, I'm not doing that anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm going to say this may not be popular, but I do feel like a lot of times it is the man.
You kind of whisper that. Can you say it with your chest?
I'm not a man hater.
Can you say that with your chest, feminist?
But I do feel like in the beginning, I feel like women are a lot more catering and nurturing.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Especially,
and sometimes we have to train men to treat us a certain way.
Yeah.
So annoying. I just want you to be consistent. So don't give me a whole bunch at the beginning and then
when it falls off.
Yeah,
once you get comfortable.
Just give me a little at the beginning so I know what the potential is.
Don't try to get me to come over. You cooking for me and then you never cook again.
Yeah,
after
it's like, come on, like
you got the drawers.
Yeah,
because that happens. That happens.
All right, so we want to see what you guys think. 800-292-5150 is the number. We're talking about gurus of the gram. All right, is it that everything could be great in the relationship, but then later on when things change, it's the man's fault? You need to look at yourself. Hey, Sherry, what do you think?
I didn't agree.
Okay, why?
Only because the person, when you first meet them, when they're showing you them, obviously you're going to be showing them yourself as well. So if it doesn't work out, it's not for you to take the blame. It may be the person that you're in a relationship that it messed it up. So why would you just take the blame? I don't think that's fair.
So you think it's not the man's fault necessarily. It could be both people or it could be anyone.
Exactly, Angela, exactly.
Okay,
that's fair.
Yeah, she's not blaming him. It could be your own fault.
Yeah, I'm blaming him.
Right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Have a great day.
You too.
Hello, good afternoon, Yee. How you doing?
I'm good. Who's this, by the way?
This is Omar. This is Omar calling from Virginia, Portsmouth. 2 up, 2 down.
Okay. All right. 10 toes down, Omar. So, Omar, what are your thoughts about gurus of the gram?
I definitely agree. When it comes to treating a woman, yes, you treat a woman how she's supposed to be treated, or how you desire for a woman to be treated, and that will tell you everything.
Okay.
Because if you grew up and you see how your dad or how your mom was treated, you should treat a woman according to that, and the right way, not a bad way, but the right way.
Okay, and then she can reciprocate that to you.
Absolutely. If you treat the woman right, then you're going to feel good about yourself, because when you see your woman feeling good, a happy wife means a happy life.
All right, then.
Okay, so he agrees.
Right.
All right, Omar, thank you. So do you agree with
Okay, sorry about that.
Do you agree with the gurus of the gram?
No, not at all. Everybody needs to take responsibility for themselves, men and women, and each individual is totally different. No relationship is exactly the same. To me, in my opinion, all those guys that do those videos do it for clout, and that's it. Just clout. That's it. They want to, go viral. What's that?
What would your advice be?
My advice would be that if you love someone, stick it out with them. Try to set boundaries, try to set goals. And if time goes by and those goals aren't accomplished, then it's time to walk away. A lot of people stay in relationships way too long, and it has to stop because you're making yourself suffer. That's it. And that other person is getting over. You know what I mean? They need to better themselves too. And if they stay in that relationship and they're the problem, they will never stop being the problem.
I feel like I feel like this sounds a little personal.
It is very, very personal.
I can tell.
I can hear it in your voice.
Very personal.
Well, I do hope this works out for you.
It will sooner or later.
Thank you for sharing with us, though.
Bye.
Thank you so much.